The aim of this video is to answer question 11. Two students want to determine the height of two buildings. They start on the roof of the shorter building. So we have two buildings. There will first be a shorter one. Then, using an inclinometer, measure the angle of elevation to the top of the taller building. So you have a taller structure, and they're standing here. And from that point, they measure an angle of elevation to be 40 degrees. So you first should go forward on the horizontal, then join to where you're looking, and that angle is 40 degrees. Next step, from the same position, so they're not moving, they measure the angle of depression to the base of the taller building as 68 degrees. The angle of depression works like this. You look forward first, then, so what I mean with forward is you go along the dotted line, and then you look down to the bottom of the building, and the angle in between is 68 degrees. If the distance between the two buildings is 24 meters, so that's 24 meters, how tall is each building? Give your answers in meters, and we're working correct to 1 decimal place. So I want the height of each building. Call the shorter one x, the taller one y is what I want to work out. In order to do that, I'll also call this point A, B, C, and D. So first I'm going to start with triangle ABC. Well, I know that's 90 degrees. I know that's 40 degrees. And the distance is still 24 meters between A and C. So I want to work out BC. Let's call that Z. So first it's trigonometry. So I'll label the hypotenuse. Opposite the angle I want. Next to the angle I want. Write down saw her, car her, tore her. I have the adjacent side. So I'm going to tick adjacent. So A. And I want to work out opposite. So I will tick O and O, which means I'm going to work with tan. So I'll write tan 40 degrees is opposite Z, adjacent being 24. Now I want to backtrack. Backtrack of the divide between Z and 24 is to multiply. Therefore, 24 times by tan of 40 degrees is equal to Z. You can work that out on your calculator. To 1 decimal place, that's 20.1 meters. Next step, I now want to look at this x value. I'll circle it there, which is also CD. So if I look at the triangle ACD, so ACD, it's 90 degrees at C. I know that AC is 24 meters, and the angle at A is 68 degrees. I want CD, which is called X. Then I'll first label the hypotenuse opposite the 90 degrees, then opposite the angle and next to the angle. Write down saw her, car her, tore her. I have adjacent, so let's tick A. I want opposite, so tick O. I'm dealing with tan. So I write down tan, 68 degrees. Opposite is X, adjacent 24. I want to backtrack the divide between X and 24. So I will multiply. So it's 24 times tan, 68 degrees. You can type it into your calculator. To 1 decimal place, it's 59.4 meters. So 59.4 meters. Remember, we're working to 1 decimal place. Now, X is the height of the shorter building. So you can immediately say thus, the height of the shorter building is 59.4 meters. But what about the taller one? The taller one is Y, there, and Y is when I add X and Z together. So I need to go X, 59.4, add Z, which is 20.1, and that works out to be 79 0.5 meters. And you should check before you round it, so you should add up on your calculator 24, 10, 68 and 24, 10, 40 to make sure it's 79.5 to 1 decimal place. Then I can finish off with thus the height of the taller building is 79.5 meters. Thank you.